Ladies and gentlemen, now that the Nintendo Switch 2 has officially been revealed, the trailer seemed short, but there was a bunch of details in there you might have missed. So in this video, we're going to go over 20 details in the Switch 2 reveal trailer that I think are worth checking out. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So when I first watched the trailer, it was at 8 a.m. I just randomly checked my phone, the trailer came out, I hopped up, made a quick video. Now that I've watched the trailer a few times, I missed so many details, and there might be a chance that you did too. So in this video, we're going to go over 20 details that you might have missed. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So I try to put these in order, but a few of them might be out of order, so we might backtrack a little bit, but who the hell cares, right? The console looks like it has a texture to it, like almost like a rough feeling. And the way I can describe it best is how that new Xbox Series X Galaxy Edition looks. It almost looks like there's like a sparkle to it, and it just feels like it's going to be so satisfying to have in your hands, right? So on the bottom right here, we do have the same rubber piece on the Switch OLED, and I'm sure the regular Switch as well. This rubber piece right here looks like it actually is a little bit larger and extends out more, and that can only be a positive, right? So right here, when they're showing the kickstand, it looks like it has the same kind of resistance that the Switch OLED kickstand has, and that's a very good thing. One thing that I'm noticing just in this one frame is right where the aux port is, it looks like it almost is rounded and comes out a little bit. And I was looking on the Switch headphone hole, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and this one is 100% flat. And this is the only frame where I could see this, and maybe it's lighting, maybe it's just the angle or something, but it does look like there's a little edge right there. So here is the top of the console. Right here, I'm gonna assume this is where the fan would work, right? This is where it would push out the hot air. But not only that, we have an extra USB-C port on the top. So maybe when you're charging it, you can charge it on the top instead of the bottom. Maybe you can plug controllers in right there, or headphones, or I'm not really sure. But I know having two ports, well, I'm holding up 4. We gotta take away 1. Whoa, now we're holding up 2. I'm getting lost in the numbers.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Yeah, it's been a long day. I got up so early and I barely slept last night. That being said, having 2 ports can only be a positive. So right here you can actually see the color. We were hearing orange in all of the leaks. What I was thinking is it was just going to be these colors right here inverted. So everywhere it's gray would be blue, and everywhere it's blue it would be gray. I was thinking this was going to be the color we would have inverted. This doesn't look like red or orange. It almost looks like a peach or a pinkish tan, I think, or something like that. I actually think this is a very strange color. Everybody was saying they hate it or they love it. I don't think I feel one way or another about it, and I'll be honest, I kind of do wish they went with red or this neon red color. I think that would be a lot cooler, just in my opinion. So right here we can actually see that sensor, where this is allegedly going to be used like a mouse. And that's crazy. And also you can see right here, this is where the Joy-Cons will magnetically clip on. We'll talk about this a little bit later in the video. I think this might be the problem where we end up having an issue for the Switch 2. I could see this being a reason to send it in for repair. So even though they just showed the joystick moving around very quickly with a cool little noise, I'll play it really quick. I think this is them highlighting that we will no longer have Joy-Con drift. It's basically saying, look what you could do with a joystick, and we're encouraging it. And the rumor is it will have Hall effect joysticks. So one of the main reasons that everybody had an issue with the Switch, or one of the main complaints, was Joy-Con drift. I actually think that might be a thing of the past, and that's very exciting. I think this should have happened years ago, but better late than never, right? So this was just like one frame where you can see the Joy-Con clipping into this little device right here, and then there's an extra button right there. When I watched the trailer, I really missed it until I think somebody on Twitter posted it, so I'll play the clip quickly. But as you can see, it happened so fast. But this is really cool that we're gonna have this technology to where this thing can be used as a mouse. Now I wonder, would we have an internet browser? Some people are saying no, it would never happen again. I think they could have some form of a browser, right? Maybe something very minimalistic, but then maybe you could hack the console. But I am very curious about this, and I think this is going to be a very cool feature. Some people are saying the trailer was so simple, there's not really anything happening there. But it's little details like this that show me this is going to be a big difference from the Nintendo Switch. In this scene right here, it showed them moving around like this is almost like a tail, right? A mouse tail. So they're really showing this will be used as a mouse. And it's just Nintendo being creative in just super simple ways. So in this frame right here, there's two things I want to talk about. One, they made this colored. And I think it's really cool. I was watching Beat 'em Up's video, and he said this is a cool way to tell it apart from like an iPad or a tablet. Just seeing this color right here, you'll be like, oh, that's a Nintendo Switch too. It's not just an iPad. So it's something so simple like that really does have a huge effect. Now this right here is where the Joy-Con is going to snap on. I think this could have issues. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe if people are being too rough with it, it can snap off or wear down. Now, when I say maybe not, I think this could actually have a little play. And what I mean by that is you can press your finger on it and maybe it would go in like half an inch or something. So it can go in, it can go out, and that will stop people from maybe being so rough with it. But if I had to guess anything we're going to have issues with, I would think it would be this right here. So in the leaks, we knew this button was right here, and it had a C on it. In the leaks, it was a circle, and it had a C. It does not have a C right now, and it's actually a square shape. And that makes me think it's something you're going to put your thumb on, maybe to play in games, like almost like a miniature touchpad. Some people are saying the C function will show up in future trailers. They just don't want that feature to come out now, even though we know it's going to be like some kind of voice chat thing where you can have 12 people playing Nintendo Switch Online. But yeah, it's a square shape instead of a circle. And something so small, but again, I think it might make a big difference. So we got to look at a new Mario Kart game. And you can tell this game is still in development. It looks very rough around the edges. One thing in this scene right here though, look at this up here. This looks like maybe you can drive on this track. And there's just stuff going on back here that looks like a ramp right here. I'm expecting the new Mario Kart tracks to be pretty massive, all things considered. In this scene right here, you can see the cars look a little bit more detailed. One, we have Princess Peach actually wearing a dress on the motorcycle. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, her and Rosalina and Daisy, whenever they're riding motorcycles, they have like a motorcycle riding outfit. But in this game, she's actually wearing a dress. But the number one thing to look at here is they massacred my boy. Look at Donkey Kong. He looks more similar to the Mario movie Donkey Kong. I think I prefer the rare design of the old Donkey Kong. He looks so goofy right here. I'm not against it because he looks so goofy, but I do think I prefer the old Donkey Kong. But if this is a new Donkey Kong, then hell. I actually might use him more just because he looks so damn goofy. Right here, we can see a few things. One, it looks like you're going to have to go off on a pit stop. People were thinking this was like a Wonder Seed from Super Mario Bros. Wonder, or maybe some kind of mystery box. What I think it is maybe you'll actually run out of fuel, and this is how you come in right here and get more fuel for the track. And then again, right here is another detail. It looks like not only can you go forward, and it looks like it disappear in there. So that's why I think these tracks are so long. It looks like you can go right here and left right here. So not open world, but more of like how it is in Forza, right? You can go this way, you can go that way. Very, very exciting stuff. So right here, it confirms that the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible, but it says certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with a Nintendo Switch 2. And the games I'm thinking about are games like Ring Fit Adventure and maybe other stuff that uses the old Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, strictly because the Joy-Con won't fit. And then people are saying Labo, and then some other people are saying WarioWare. But I think WarioWare was actually a game they were showing off to be backwards compatible. So just keep in mind, maybe 95, 96%, I don't know why I said 96%, we'll just say 95% of Switch games will be compatible on the Switch 2. So right here is another Mario Kart screenshot, and looks like some stuff is going on up here. There's a ramp going this way, but even though there's a ramp going that way, it doesn't look like you land anywhere, so maybe some off-roading. Right here though, there's going to be 24-player Mario Kart. That sounds like chaos and so damn fun. And it sounds like something you would want to play online non-stop. But then again, if this button has something to do with 12-player Nintendo Switch Online like groups, this is going to be very, very fun stuff. Maybe my group versus your group. The possibilities really seem endless. And then right here, it looks like there's going to be a new kind of cart. This almost looks like a tank slash Santa sleigh or something. Maybe like for snow levels or sand levels, this would be something you'll want to use. This looks like a tank wheel right here, and then this looks like the front of like a sleigh or a snowmobile or something like that. So it seems like we're gonna have new Mario Kart designs or styles. And then right here is a better picture of being able to see you can go this way, you can go that way, you can go forwards. Hell, maybe you can even go backwards. And then they showed this at the very end. They're having a bunch of hands-on events all around the world. I think this might tell us when the release is. The last hands-on event is happening the end of May, so I'm thinking the release for this console will be in June. Ladies and gentlemen, my camera is about to die, but there was at least 20 details you might have missed in the Switch 2 reveal trailer. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think. If you made it to this part of the video, hit a like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and join this community. And you guys know me, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.